Shalom out there. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Bear with us, bear with us. Let's check the feed real quick.
Yep, I see it.
All right, we live. Beautiful. All right, so here we go. Let's get into it.
By the way, the White House has just approved and supports the new proposal the United Nations has released now, and everyone seems to be on board, and it's coming at us like a freight train, our common agenda. But their common agenda is an expansion, and a major expansion, of Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, including a plan to give the United Nations sweeping emergency powers. The UN, along with its stakeholders of the world, will be there to ensure that there is a unified global response to whatever that crisis might be. Have you voted for anybody at the UN? Because I have never voted for anybody at the UN.
All right, hey, shalom. Shalom, shalom. We are the brothers.
Shalom.
We are the brothers of GMS Charlotte. Back at you with another live lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and before we get started with this live lesson, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and shalom to the elect. All right. This is news and prophecy. Everything is about to change for the world, man. All right. So the brothers here, we were all having the Bible study just now, and the spirit was so heavy. The spirit was like, look, just put it on wax, because brothers was on fire with the precepts and just bringing out what's going on. There's a lot of fucking distractions going on. All right. Trying to keep you distracted from the prophecies. Madness is going on. The brothers are talking about the Titanic thing, you know, the submarine that imploded under the water. You know, you got fucking Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg setting up a cage fight. It's just a lot of shit going on, man. You know, to keep you away from what really matters. All right. So as you can see on the screen here, it says the United Nations is developing a bank account linked digital ID system. All right. So, hey, here it comes. All right. It's here. All right. Real quick, before we get that Ecclesiastes 9, can we get, you already know, get Habakkuk chapter 2 and straight to the point, you know? Heavy times, man. Hey, the image of the beast. The image of the beast is speaking, man. This new system is about to be rolled out, man. Right? This is why all of this shit is going on right now. Forest fires, the submarine, what else is going on out here? The NBA draft, right? All this shit going on, man, to keep you away from what really matters, Jake. All right? Esau's working to work, man.
Can I get that definition for you?
You got it, brother.
For distraction. It's the definition of distraction in the Edom Online Dictionary reads: the drawing away of the mind from one point or course to another or others. The drawing of the mind in different directions, mental confusion or bewilderment. It says violent mental disturbance, excitement, stimulating madness. You know, so all the things that the elder just mentioned, man. All these things you see across social media, all these things are meant to pull your mind away, from the things that they're doing behind the scenes, man. We see them setting up the MOTB system, right? We see, World War III, the war drums is getting louder and louder, right? All these things are coming, but they also started ramping up the distractions to keep the minds of the people, away from what's really happening, man.
That's right, my brother. That's right.
That's right.
You got that out?
I got it. Yes, sir. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 1, and it reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables.
And that's what we do. We're doing that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. We're making the prophecies, we're making the visions plain upon tables. This thing is in your face, man. It's right here. They're rolling it out. Right. Slowly but surely, man. Go ahead.
That's right. Continuing on. And make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it.
Yep.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
At the end it shall speak. But at the end it shall speak and shall not lie. Go ahead, Salakia.
John. Though it tarry, continuing on. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Hey, it will surely come, it will not tarry. Hey, it's here. Okay? The digital ID system, the United States, the United Nations is rolling this thing out. They've been given complete power, man. Okay? So what does this mean? All right? We already know where this is headed. The MOTB. Right. All right? That tradition of what? Of buying and selling. All right? It's here, Jake. There's no more denying it. You can't run from it. You can't hide. You know? It is what it is. Hey, all you Jakes out there are going to have to deal with this, man. All right? The economy is out of there, man. All right? This could be the summer. We've been talking about that all week. Hey, we just waiting for it to happen. You can feel it in the air, as the brother DeBar said, man. All right? The spirit is heavy right now, man. You see? Y'all brothers can chime in. No?
That was precept. This is Isaiah 42. Go ahead.
Nah, hey, that's the spirit. Bring it out. Isaiah 42:9.
Isaiah 42:9. Before the former things are come to pass.
Bring it out.
Isaiah 42:9. Before the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. So we've been telling you, read through the scriptures, everything that happened in the past. We tell you what happened now through the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And we've been telling you what's going to happen in the future, man. All this been prophesied by the men of the Lord since the elders, apostles came on the scene way back in the 70s, man. Been telling you everything going to lead up to this moment. And it's here, man, right here in your face.
That's right. That's right.
Right here in your face.
Hey, the new events, all right? World War III, the pushing of the MOTB, the crashing of the economy, Jacob's trouble, all right? It's all right here, Jake. Okay? We here. Ain't no turning back. You got it, Doc. Tazma, you were saying something?
Tazma.
Nah, we had the same precept. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that the system is in place. Hey, read Revelation 13 real quick. And start at verse 15 and just read down to 17. All right.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 15. It reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, there you have it, man. So the image of the beast is speaking. All right, this system that's being put in place. All right, that's being brought before your face right here. All right, and if you don't take part of the system, as it said, you should be killed. All right. Now, when it says to be killed, right, you have basically those that don't want to partake. You're going to be ostracized from society. You're going to be cast out, because this is what's coming into play. They're getting rid of all the physical cash. All right, this is that digital ID system, that digital blockchain that's coming into effect, which is all leading to, you know what, the MOTB. All right, everything is going to be tied to this C-HIP, man. Your passport, your credit cards, your debit cards, your identification, your health insurance, your medical files. Everything is going to be tied to this system, man. All right, this is where it's headed. All right, read on up.
That's right. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's the charagma. All right?
Mhm.
Which is going to be put in the physical mark, which is going to be implanted inside of the body. All right? Well, all these camps have been tap dancing around this breakdown. All right? What is the mark? How are you gonna buy and sell? Okay?
Mhm.
Make it make sense, Jake. All right? Go ahead, Op.
That's right. Revelation chapter 13, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
You can speak, brother.
God. So ain't nobody gonna be able to buy or sell, man, unless you have this charagma, man. You know, and Esau Osman, he wants to take this thing here and put it under the skin, man. And we all know what the book of Leviticus tell you. It tell you not to get any markings or printings under the flesh, man. So this is why it's important, right, for all you Israelite groups out there to hop on board, man. But a lot of these guys, they're paid off. So this is what's coming, man. There's more and more talk about them wanting to do this. You know, so you guys better get on board, or if not, you're going to lead your congregation astray, which leads to death, because this is coming.
That's
You
it.
got it, Elder.
So, hey, so like it tells you in Ezekiel 33, the last verse.
Would you read more, DeBar?
Salakia, what'd you say, Op?
Oh, was he still reading?
No, that was it. That was it.
Okay. I was about to. Can I bring this precept out?
Yeah, go ahead, Op. Go ahead.
Con, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them to dwell upon the earth. And that's what the brothers were just reading, man. The MOTB, this new digital age, what you see on the screen, United Nations developing a ID banking system, which they already had in place, which will be rolled out in the next week or two. And we can clearly see that all roads lead to the charagma, man. All roads lead to the charagma in this new digital fourth and industrial age.
That's it. And like I was saying, real quick, Ezekiel 33, last verse, when these things come to pass, then you should know that the prophet have been among you.
That's right. And all these groups out here, they're going to come to the realization that the men of Great Millstone, starting what I held Apostle Hard, they had it right the whole time. So a lot of you groups out there, get ready to try to tap dance and explain your way around this one, man, because it's right here in your face.
That's right.
It's right here in your face. There's no more denying it, man. You got it.
You were saying something, bro? I thought somebody was saying something.
I have a precept. You speaking of getting ready. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people, hear thy word. Make you ready for the battle. See? That's what we've been doing. We're getting ready, man, for the battle, man, because it's going to get nasty out here.
That's right.
And then those evil be even as pilgrims upon the earth. And we're going to be as pilgrims on the earth. It's going to get so bad out of the men of the Lord, we're going to be on the run, man. Whether you think so or not. You're not going to be comfortable up in these nice houses or apartments, wherever you is. These damn devils going to be out to us when they crash this damn system, man. Because they're going to blame us. And they're going to be out to us because we know they damn plans. And we're going to be as pilgrims on the earth, man. And it's coming. And ain't nothing we can do about it. It's written.
That's right.
So if y'all don't, you don't want to bleed the men of the Lord, then you're going to be sitting there in the damn house 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, going to be snatched up out of your damn, that nice warm bed, and be thrown in FEMA camps because you didn't want to listen to the men of the Lord and get prepared for the battle that is to come, man. You're going to be killed. You're going to be murdered. You and your family, y'all going to be separated. You're going to be killed, some of you. Of course, some men of the Lord going to be as martyrs. We're going to die too, but, we dying for the Yahweh some y'all shot. Who you going to die for?
God. Great point. Great point. It's heavy. Hey, this is heavy shit. You had something real quick before I go to the next video?
It was the precept the brother Tazamak brought out. Pretty much the word was going to be the word was tried. I wanted to get that word in the blue letter. It should go to G4008. If a brother could get it, Baba Kushai. I think it was Revelation 3 and 10.
God, I got it right here. It says the word is parazo. And it says to try whether a thing can be done jumping down, it says to try or make trial of, test for the purpose of asserting its quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. It says,
which is going into that, everyone in the world is going to be enticed to sin, but then I wanted to get that root word. It should be G4008, I believe. Like in the Strong's definitions.
Yeah, because the trial is here. It's in your face. All right,
that's right.
Pretty much when you go into the word G4008, it says through the idea of piercing, showing you that the charagma is pretty much going to be a device implanted in the skin.
Yep. That's right.
That's right. So it ain't no sin. All right, it's not eating no peanut butter jelly sandwiches, not drinking Monster energy drinks, or none of that, man. This is a small device about the size of a grain of rice that they're trying to put under the skin, man. And all this is coming to pass, man. It's already out. And I just want to bring out a quick article. This is from Wall Street News, and it says Barack Obama pushes digital fingerprints to fight misinformation. You see that? So we all know what this is leading up to, man. Exactly. They're trying to go ahead and crash the dollar so they can go ahead and implement this thing, man. It's very, very simple, man. And if you can see it, you can see it. If not, then you just been blinded, man. You got it, Elder.
I'm gonna read this real quick before we play this next clip here. This is Jeremiah 30:7. I'll start at 5. Jeremiah 30:5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." All right, ain't no peace coming, Jake. Get that shit out your mind, man. It's about to get real as hell out here. Things are gonna get tighter. Right. All right, as we going into the title of this lesson, everything is about to change for the whole entire planet, the whole world, man. All right, be prepared to be uncomfortable. Be prepared to lose things, man. All right, everything's about to change. Your way of living, how you eat, how you move through society, everything is going to change. All right. Mm-hmm. So Jeremiah 30:5, it says, "For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." Verse 6, "Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?" What does that mean? That's a time of calamity and terror, man. Every man with his hands on his loins, right? It says, "As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." All right, going into what? The fear, the trembling, man. Okay, when this place experiences a societal collapse, people are going to lose their fucking minds, man. Right? This is what we're here to prepare you. Okay, that's why the scriptures told us in Isaiah 33:6 that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. All right. Mm-hmm. Verse 7. Jeremiah 30:7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," which is the elect. All right. So this is the time of Jacob's trouble that's vastly approaching. All right, America here, man. Everything is lined up. Military invasions. Right. You had the Title 42 about a month ago. The Chinese, Russian troops coming through the border. You got helicopters, tanks being ushered into the cities. It's all over TikTok. It's all over social media. All right. People from various states recording videos of tanks and MRAPs coming into the city discreetly, man. And mainstream media ain't saying shit about it. All right. Everything is being put in place to come down. Right. So anyway, let's play this clip here. All right.
Sadly, we are watching the swift decline of the United States and the U.S. dollar happening right in front of us in real time. This is bad. This week, we got the clearest sign yet that America's Middle East policy has failed, and Putin and China now have a massive upper hand. So what's actually happening to the United States is actually worse than we thought, because if the Earth is a giant geopolitical chessboard, China and Russia just put the United States in check. Or maybe a better analogy, actually, for the United States right now, it's like they're rearranging on the Titanic. and it's not going to stop what's coming. We have three major pieces of news that the mainstream media is ignoring this week, and they're actively trying to distract you from what's really going on. Once again, they're doing this. They want Joe Biden reelected, so they're not going to tell you the truth. Now, I'm going to get to these bombshell stories in a minute, but first, China. You can't even make this up. China just announced the building of a brand new military base, not in the South China Sea, not in Vietnam, not in East Asia somewhere. No, China is building a new military base in Cuba, in our own backyard. Poke the Chinese dragon, and this is what happens. The United States.
Yeah, let me say something on that too, because I had brought this out yesterday. So you got Chinese and Russian troops in Cuba training. They got missiles aimed at this place, right? And I will bring this back out again because that shows you in prophecy where it talks about America being destroyed within 1 hour. It makes sense because Cuba is literally right across the street from America, right? So a hypersonic missile can reach this land in a matter of what, 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is Revelation 18, okay? This is Revelation 18 in verse, I started at 8, the point is in 10. Revelation 18 and 8, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shah, who judgeth her, and the kings of the earth, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right. The point, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You see that? So this place is going to get wiped out within 1 hour, man. It's not going to be a long, drawn out war, man. This place, when those missiles hit, that's it, man. All right. Let me get one more. All right. If somebody can somebody get the word, the word in the blue letter for speedy riddance in Zephaniah 1 and 18? If somebody can pull that up real quick. All right. This is Zephaniah. This is Zephaniah 1 and 18. And it reads, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, Yahweh Shema Shah's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So going back to that precept we brought out in Revelation 18 about this place being destroyed in 1 hour. The Lord said in Zephaniah 1 and 18 that he was going to make a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land, meaning it's going to be a quick and fast destruction, man. You see?
That's
Somebody
right.
got that?
God, this is the word for riddance. Strong's H3617. Completion, termination, full end, complete destruction, consumption, annihilation, completely altogether.
Yeah, a complete destruction, a complete annihilation of Babylon the Great, man. All right, within 1 hour, as the scripture said, the Lord said He's gonna make a speedy riddance. So going back to this news clip, the Russians, the Chinese, all right, they got troops, they got the missiles set up in Cuba and in various parts of the Caribbean islands, which is right across the ocean. All right, so everything is coming to play according to the prophecies, man. How can you not see that? All right, so let's finish it out.
Right.
No, China is building a new military base in Cuba, in our own backyard. Poke the Chinese dragon, and this is what happens. The United States has more than 750 military bases around the world, and they're building 3 new ones in China's backyard. China announcing that they're teaming up with the highly sanctioned Cuba. I was going to say very sanctioned. No, highly sanctioned Cuba, to build a base that they admit will be used to spy on American shipping and naval traffic. The Chinese are admitting openly, we're building a base to spy on you, and we're going to do it in your backyard. The Chinese dragon is moving west, and we cannot stop it. And you'll recall that the United States invoked what's known as the Monroe Doctrine to force the Soviet Union to remove missiles from Cuba during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The United States claims that a document written by a U.S. President James Monroe in the year 1823 somehow would keep foreign powers from setting up camp in the Western Hemisphere. We've actually believed this. We say it publicly. It was meant to keep Europe from meddling in Puerto Rico or Cuba or Mexico. So will sleepy Joe Biden invoke the Monroe Doctrine once again, telling China, hey, see this document here written by our president in 1823 means you can't build a military base in our backyard. Will China give a crap? Just look at the amount of U.S. military bases surrounding China right now. Shit is about to get real between the United States and China.
Ooh, shit is about to get real. You heard Esau. About to get real. All right, let me read this real quick. This is Revelation 16 and verse 12. This is prophecy here, man. Revelation 16 and 12, it says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates. And is not the Euphrates River dried up? Right.
That's right.
Hey, brothers did the lesson when the Euphrates River dried up and it had the Omega sign. All right? Which that Omega sign determined what? The end. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Symbolizing what? That we are at the end of the world. Right? It says, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. So who are the kings of the east? Right? You talking about China, all right? Russia, Iran, North Korea. Okay, these nations are ready. They're ready to wage war with who? With the West. Okay?
Can I bring this out?
Go ahead.
It's the book of Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And you look at that because America built up China. China was a poverty-stricken nation. And look at it now, thriving off of America. And you see that to this day. But what they do, they brought them even to the border. Now all of the nations, they're at the border of America. They're in Cuba. They're in Cuba. They're in Mexico. Yep. They're in various places of Africa. They're in different places of Canada. And so they're going to attack America very, very soon, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Go ahead. Whatever your brothers got.
And add what Thomas Moss said. America built up all these damn nations, man. America had these nations on check. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. A sound of battle land. They get it on, it's going to be great destruction, man. Eventually they're going to wind up in the valley of Yahweh Park. And it's going to be great destruction. And y'all know what they're going to mean to end. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How have America fall? The hammer of the earth, the one that beat all these nations into powder, man. How have they fallen? Because it's time for their damn rulership to be over, man. It's time for the devil to get on the way. And the hopeful men, the men of the elect, to come back to our rightful rulership and get our position back, man. Esau Edom is going down.
That's it.
How has Babylon become a desolation among nations? You sow all this wickedness through the earth, now it's come back to haunt you. That's how you become a desolation in all the nations. All these nations tired of this bullshit. They tired of you coming to their lands, ruling and destroying the way of living and everything. So it's come back to haunt you, Esau Edom. You going down, man.
That's it. Go ahead,
This is Yeshaya, Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. And pretty much what we've seen in like history and even now, America, they would set up different rules and legislations for these countries to follow so that they could pretty much bring forth their enterprise. They set up different embassies and like diplomacies and stuff like that. But now we're seeing those nations pretty much do what America was doing and setting up their bases and what have you in places. They're pretty much strategically setting up bases to where they can attack America, Babylon the Great. I'm gonna finish it out. It says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. When that's what we're seeing, that the nation is dealing treacherously with America. They setting up those backdoor deals. Going into Obadiah Ibaya, where it talks about pretty much they're made small amongst the heathen. So that what they say no longer goes in the world. You know, these nations are not giving them no regard.
Yep. Right. That's heavy. That's heavy. Real quick, hey, Lamar, I want you to read on. But before you read on in that Jeremiah 50 and 24, I want you to read a little bit more. But I want to get this first because just like Yawan was saying, pretty much, you know, America is surrounded, man. And people really don't have a clue that, you know, you got Russian warships surrounding America right now. You got Chinese warships and things of that nature surrounding America, man. So this place is getting ready to be taken, right?
That's right.
Jeremiah 51 and verses 11 and 12. And it says, "Bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh Shai have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes," all right, which are the Russians, "for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the vengeance of his temple," all right, his people. Verse 12, it says, "Set up a standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes," right? "For the Lord Yahweh Shai have both devised and done that which he spoke against the inhabitants of Babylon." So the Lord is setting up the secret attacks. All right. This place is being compassed round about. All right. Now, Lamar, go back and read Jeremiah 50 and read 24 all the way down to 32 real quick, and then we'll get back to the video.
Jeremiah 50 and 24. "I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh."
Yep, go ahead.
"The Lord Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation."
The missiles. Go ahead.
"For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
Man.
Come against her from the uttermost border. Open her storehouses.
Go ahead.
Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left."
Let nothing of her be left. This is it, man. This place is going to get wiped out. Go ahead.
"Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for the day is come, the time of their visitation."
Whew, this is the time. Go ahead.
"The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, our power, the vengeance of his temple."
And this is what we telling our people. We telling our people that all this is being done for your sake, man. The Lord is avenging his people. All right? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 29. "Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape."
Like it said camp against it round about. This place is being surrounded, man. This is why everybody's being distracted with all this bullshit out here, man. All right? Like we said, the NBA draft, the fucking the Titanic submarine shit. All right? Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg supposed to do an MMA fight. You see what I'm saying? What else we got going on out here, man? It's just a bunch of fucking folly, man. You know?
That's right. You still got people out here that's involved in this bug out month. You know, I'll just say that. You know, going into the alphabet people. So our people, they're involved in all kind of folly when this country right here is being surrounded, right, by the enemy, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. You got
heavy.
Hey, we got this wicked holiday coming up. People got occupied their minds with this crap, this wicked ass holiday. 4th of July or something.
Yep. You got it. I finished out.
"Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yep.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee."
And America is being visited, man. And it's spiritual how we, like the brother said, we in the month of pride, right? So the Lord said,
Yeah.
he's about to come and visit the most proud. Go ahead.
Verse 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities,